Morning. Now today's walk starts off at the side of the road. The details I'll post underneath. And there's a little stile just over there. I'm going to walk over there, do a right. You see the little dip in the thing? I'm going to go across there, up that direction, over this one, around the back, back down this one, and back down towards the car. That's the plan. These mountains are not that high. I estimate, I don't know, 1800, 1900 feet, something like that. Not high. Let's try and take the sheep with me. Well, the car's down there, and as I said, I've just made it up sideways, and there's no real path. It appears to be sort of tracks going in this direction, and then there's another fence coming up. So I think this is going to be the steepest way, so we're going to go up the steep way, come down the side that's not so steep. Fence arriving. Okay, so this is blatantly obvious here. Not so obvious as to what to do next. If you go out there, it's going to be steep, so what I'm going to do is go cut across this way and then go across these little lumps. I think we'll be on the snow before you know it. Okay, so the car's there. I've come zigzag out to there and then back this direction. If you want, you can come straight up, but it's a lot steeper, and it's much easier to zigzag if you feel yourself getting tired. I'm working my way towards this stone. Just got a sort of interesting shape, but it's a good land point, and I think stones like this should always be memorised because it makes a good vantage point for the way back, or if you get into difficulty. Okay, up ahead I see a point up there. I don't know if that's a sheep or a person. There's a dog. And there we go. Over the back. Down this one. Then back home. Hello. That stone is the other side of that, and basically I've just come straight up in a line, although I zigzagged. And now we get a close view of what we're going to do. As you can see, this is less steep, so better for coming down. This one's got more of an incline, so we're going up that, around the back. Obviously, we'll have a look when we get up there. We might even do a bit more exploring. See how time is. And the weather, of course. Right, those knobbly bits that I was pointing out. This is the view. Ready. We've come up quite a way. Clifton is back there. I'm sorry, I forgot the name of the lock, but I'll caption it. I think I might get a picture as well. There's a small cairn up the top of there. Avoid this area here. It's very boggy. Today, it doesn't matter too much because it was about -5 last night and it snowed. And the ground is frozen. All these little bogs. Oh, solid. On another day it would be a bit more difficult, but if you stick to the rocks it's all good and a bit of fun. I just met one person. As you can see, there is a definite path up here. A few people have paved, so I follow that, avoiding ruptures where the ground has given way. Seems like the higher you get, the views just get more astounding. And this is what I can see right now. So, across here, and then straight up the spine. At this time of year, you will need ice spikes for your boots, because obviously it's very icy up the top, and I would consider it very foolish to try anything less. So be warned. Okay, and another cairn, and they say it's good luck to add a stone. So now maybe the luck of the Irish will stay with me with the weather. To be honest, no doubt it will. Haven't checked the forecast already. So, cairns mark the way. We'll follow the lead straight up. Well, I'm guessing there's many ways from here. I've reached a small plateau, and this is where the snow starts. It's quite steep up here, quite rocky up that direction. So what I'm going to do is go in between these two rocks onto the next section, and then probably traverse across here to that cannon thing before that, and then behind this one and between the two again, so zigzag across there. That's the plan. When I get there it might look completely different. Okay, so now I'm just below these two rock formations. This is not really a track, but I'm going to go this direction, I guess. You could go round that way as well. It looks a little steeper. Again, there's no need for heroics, and I'm in no rush, so let me just dozy across here sideways, and then we'll work our way on top. I'll come back to you then. Okay, so a little bit of scrambling, nothing serious, and then that brings you up here. I've come along and then back on myself. I've got some sweat in my eye, and this is in the way, so we're going to hug to it and go round the outside. in this, even though it's full of snow. I reckon this is a bit of a track. Oh well, this is a bit more like it. I've only come up this short bit and I'm hugging the rocks like I said I would. There's a bit of a gully up here and it looks quite icy, and that's at about 45 degrees, so in for a penny, in for a pound. That's what I say. Okay, let me get on top. Oh, the snow's deeper up here. That's the view back. And you do have to hoik yourself up the last little section. So it's not easy, as you can see. Almost crawl up here. Again, there's no set way. It's just a matter of zigzagging to the top. Might have a rest soon. Have a look. Worth the climber. Well, more scrambling, and by the looks of it, we're nearly at the top. We've done 1,800 feet, and we are really up in the sky. Right down the bottom is where the car is. There's the main road. Sun's a bit bright, I'm afraid, sorry. And that's pretty much what I've done. I've come up the rocky way because there's more grip. And here, again, I'm going to go straight through the middle and then hopefully we'll be at the top. Like all good climbs, it has a full summit. They always get you going. You think it's going to finish and it doesn't. However, I believe we are very close to the top. And the snow is turning into ice. It doesn't get any colder though. It's about -2. I feel like it's 20 degrees C because I'm using so much energy. I'll see you when I get to the top. So, after a lot of hard work, we're going to get a view of what Connemara National Park has to offer when we get over this rocky face. We're not at the top. Oh my god. No. Another full summit. Oh. I believe we're here. Look. What a beautiful day to go climbing. And that is the top that I will be nailing with this stone. Just to say, I was here. The next question is, what do we do next? So, from this side, as you can see, we have two options. We can stick to the plan, go across this ridge, up a little bit, and then down the other side, slight rise and then straight down there, or we can go along this ridge that direction up over the bigger one, and it looks like it's one of the bigger ones here, and then slowly down this side and then back to the road. I think that looks more interesting, so in for a penny, in for a pound, in for a yo-yo, as they say. Oh, this is deep. Gotta love that. This is a turning point. If I wanted to go on that hill, I'd have to go that direction, but if I can get up here, go straight ahead. Oh, wow. Oh, I need fucking tennis shoes. Oh, yeah. Done that one. Now I'm going to do that one. And then come down there. Hope we can get some fine views at the top as well. It's been great so far. We've come a bit of a way now. First hill and across to this sort of camel's back, and then up this section now. This is all new to me, so I always find that it's good to take a view from a distance and then attack the hill. Now you can see that there's a gully going all the way down here, so my plan is going to go across this bit to these boulders before the gully, up to the back to that big rock behind the back of that, and then over the top of the gully that way, and then work my way to the top. Sounds easy. I'm sure it isn't. Oh dear. Oh. Sure is a beautiful day. As you get nearer to the top, the boulders are more impressive, and I've got to find a way around these now. On look on camera, they probably look quite small, but trust me, they're very big. So I'm going to have a look through here. Maybe there's a way through here. So, on my hand and a steady foot. Oh, that's the way. Raimondo Peak, just there. 360. I'm going to walk over there. This is Ireland. Look at all that water. Okay folks, that's the end of my walk. Hope it's been useful. As you can see, it's not too difficult to find your way on the top of the mountain. And all we're going to do now is find our way back down after a few photos. And that is the way down. I'm going to go straight down here and then move in towards the bottom of this mountain as I go. Should be nice and easy.